Cogmanskloof connects the towns of Ashton and Montague. Its entire 6.5 kilometers stretches through a majestic landscape of towering rock formations and a colorful pastoral patchwork which delights the eye and invigorates the heart. Renamed after the popular Cape Colonial Secretary John Montague, the town's original name of Cogmanskloof is where this pass took its name from. Technically, this is much more of a poort than a pass, as the elevation variance is quite minor. The road more or less follows the river for its entire length. To approach the pass from the north as we filmed it, drive south along the main road in Montague until you see the white bridge over the Kingna River, which marks the northern starting point of the kloof. Extensive reinforcing concrete has been attractively dressed in natural local stone, in keeping with the status of this road with its Old English fort and tunnel, which are national monuments. Initially, the gradient is almost level, as the road curves through a wide continuous left-hand curve, then begins a similar right-hand curve, forming a horseshoe shape. When the road was rebuilt, this section saw a large amount of construction work, with sections of the mountainside being blasted away to make space for the road to be both elevated as well as widened. Once through the big horseshoe bend, the road swings sharply to the left and enters the old tunnel. Whilst you're still on the last of the horseshoe bend, you can clearly see the outlines of the Old English fort directly above the tunnel. It held a commanding position of control for all travellers approaching Montague from the south. In 1999, exactly 100 years later, it was declared a national monument. The tunnel is the oldest solid rock unsupported by concrete road tunnel in South Africa. Immediately after the tunnel, the second bridge is crossed, which dates to 1952 and was deemed fit for purpose by the engineers. After this bridge, the road swings to the left and follows the course of the river, which will now be on your left. If you look back just after crossing the bridge, you'll see the remnants of Thomas Paine's original stone walls, which successfully held the road up for many years and still stand strong to this day, despite the numerous serious floods. At the 3.7 kilometer point, the road recrosses the Cogmanskloof River via a new bridge which is several meters higher than the old one. Cogmanskloof is synonymous with floods. The three most serious floods occurred in recent times in 2003, 2008 and 1981, which was by far the worst one when the floodwaters reached almost 3 meters higher than the road surface. For the observant traveller, there are 3 concrete pillars on the northwest corner of the Kingna River Bridge on the southern side of Montague, providing a very graphic visual of just how bad those floods must have been. The finishing touches to the rock face and the neat catchwalls and gabions reflect the quality of workmanship, a project well worth waiting for. Just before the end of the pass, the road crosses a small tributary where the road builders have incorporated the old bridge into a rest area. It's well worth stopping there for southbound travellers. The pass officially ends at the intersection of the R60 and the R62. The reconstruction project included 2 new bridges, the most controversial which was the Ashton Arch Bridge. Much of the negativity stemmed from ignorance. The bridge design was chosen so as to allow debris build-up during floods to pass unhindered below the bridge, as there are no supporting columns.